Good morning. It is Tuesday. It is the 16th of September. Our reading is from 2 Timothy 1:12. Because of this, in fact, I suffer as I do. But I'm not ashamed because I know the one in whom my faith is set, and I'm convinced that he is able to protect what he has entrusted to me until that day. Paul suffered often for carrying out what God had called him to carry out, the gospel. But his courage was because he had faith in a God who was faithful. And he knew that whatever God called him to do, God would protect it to carry out his will. I suspect that when Paul was in prison, he wasn't always that happy. In fact, you can see in his letters that he wanted to get out so that he could go visit some of the people he was writing to, some of the churches he had founded. It wasn't until he went home to be with the Lord that he found out that those letters would comprise a good chunk of the New Testament. So God was protecting what Paul was doing to carry out God's will. And Paul, not even understanding what that meant, knew it was true. And that's again where our confidence should be in, not in some kind of faith being, may the faith be with you, but in the fact our faith is grounded in the character of God, which he demonstrates through his faithfulness through all of Scripture, through all of life, and in our lives as well, and the lives of those around us. So, trust in God's character, trust in his faithfulness, and know that whatever he calls you to do, his purpose will be fulfilled, and nothing or no one can interfere with that. And that is a real blessing, because that means no matter how small our lives seem, no matter how little we're doing looks, we know that if we're being obedient, God will use it as part of his great tapestry. And so, knowing that, have a peaceful and a confident day, confident in him. And I'll see you again tomorrow.